Hi, this is Jonnie, your pleasant piano teacher. We're coming with lesson number 4 with our Jonnie Notes piano lessons just for you, lessons that you'll love. I've been really excited in studying these lessons and preparing these lessons for you because I know you're going to learn how to play the piano, and it's going to bring so much joy into your life, and it'll help relax you. It'll help get out that tension, and it'll just be good for you. So here we go on lesson number 4. Today I have a lot to teach you, and I'm going to tell you these things, and then I'll tell you about half of it, and then we'll do our finger exercise to break it up. I don't know if you can see this, but this little symbol, if you have your book or your packet, go and get it now so you can follow along with me. This symbol that looks like a big capital S in cursive writing, it's called the treble clef. Not the troubled clef, but the treble clef. It simply means that your right hand is going to play when you see the treble clef. Most of the time, it will call for your right hand to play. If you'll see this, there are 5 lines, just like you have 5 fingers on one hand, and there are 4 spaces in between. There's a space in between every finger, so there's a space in between all the lines. So we have 5 lines and 4 spaces, and that's important in music. You have to know that to know how to read notes. If you'll look down here, this backward C with 2 little dots at the bottom of your page, that is called the bass clef. And it means that you're going to be playing down here in the low growly notes. You're going to be playing way down at the bottom of the piano. When you see the treble clef, your right hand will play up high, but when you see the bass clef, your left hand will play down low. Whoa, and that was my bad note. Notes are written on the lines and spaces, and that's how we know which one of these keys we're going to touch and play, by where it is on the lines and spaces. Well, it's called, when you have all these lines and spaces, one for the right hand and one for the left hand, this is called, all of them together is called the grand staff. And the grand staff is put together with this little curly brace. It's called a brace on the side. Then music is written in measures. We have so many beats for a measure, and then so many beats for a next measure, so many beats. We always have the same amount of beats unless we change the time signature. But music is written in measures, like a measure, a measure, a measure, a measure. And it's divided by bar lines. It's called these little straight lines that divide our measures. The time signature looks like this at the bottom. At the bottom it says 4-4. There's 1 4 on top and 1 4 on bottom. Well, that's called the time signature. And the time signature tells you, the top 4 tells you how many beats to a measure. The bottom 4 tells you a quarter note gets 1 beat. All right, so we know how to play the song when we see that there's going to be 4 beats to each measure. Each measure will have enough notes to have 4 beats. That could be 4 quarter notes, because each quarter note, remember, gets 1 beat. Remember when we talked about our quarter notes and our half notes, our whole notes? Well, a quarter note gets 1 beat. So if we had all quarter notes, 4 of them would make 1 measure. Now this sounds complicated, but as you learn and as you play, you'll get used to it, and it will seem so simple. You'll wonder, why was that ever complicated? If we had 2 half notes, because each one of them gets 2 beats, well, 2 half notes would take up a full measure. That would give us 4 beats. Or if we had 1 dotted half, that would give us 3, and then 1 quarter, that would be 3 plus 1 is 4, and we'd have our 4 beats for that measure. Each measure has to have 4 beats. if we had eighth notes, we'd have to have 8 of them instead of 4. Because it takes 2 of them to make one beat. So instead of 4, we have to have twice as many. We have to have 8 of those. Do you see how it works? But only one whole note, because it's worth a whole lot and it gets 4 beats. So one whole note would take up a whole measure. Is that clear as mud? If it's not clear to you today, we'll go over it some more, and in just a little while, you'll understand all about it, I promise you. And now we're going to do our finger exercise. Take your right thumb of your right hand, put it on middle C. Remember, middle C is at the bottom of the 2 black notes that's a zoo. Put your thumb right on that middle C. This exercise is skip and take the one you skipped. So we're going to put our thumb on C, we're going to skip our second finger, and we're going to skip D, and we're going to E, or elephant, with our third finger, and then we're going to skip a note and skip a finger and go to G. Did you do that? Here we go. C, E, G. Now, like we said, if anything goes up, it has to come down. So we're going to go up and back down. C, E, G, E, C. Good. Now move your thumb up to D, and we're going to do the same process again. C, F, A, F, D, rather. All right, move up to E. D, E, skip, skip, skip. E, move up to F. F. Are you skipping a finger and skipping a note or a key? G. A. Move up. B. And C. Now, when we get to high C, we are finished. Now, with your left hand, remember the left hand has to practice too and has to get used to playing. So here we are. Put your thumb of your left hand on middle C, that same C that we did with the right hand. Here we go. C, A, F, A, C. Move down to B. B, G, E, G, B. Move down to A. A, F, D, F, A. Move down to G. G, E, C, E, G. Move down to F. F, D, B, D, F. Move down to E. E, C, A. And that was my bad note. Move down to D. D, B, G, B, D. And move down one more time to low C. Remember, at the bottom of the 2 black notes. C, A, F, A, C. And I know you heard that loud A again. And that's your finger exercise. Now play that every day, because we'll soon learn about chords, and this is a great exercise to start that. All right, get out your song sheets, and let's do the songs. This is our fun time, and we're going to do the songs with the notes that we have already learned. Let's look at this. Can you see this? If you look at this treble clef, right below it on your sheet is a note, a whole note with a little tiny line through the middle of it. Can you see that? Am I holding it where you can see it? That's called C on paper. That's what C looks like. Isn't that something? See the little lines that come out on each side? That's the cat's whiskers. So that's the cat. He's not up on any of the 5 lines, but he's down under a space below it and then a line. That would be if you added another line down here. Well, that's the line he's on, and that's the cat. So get your song sheet, and the first song that we're going to do is called the Middle C Song. Find your Middle C Song. and find your middle C, put your thumb on middle C, and we're going to play this little song. I play C2, middle C2. I play middle C, 2, 3, 4. Did you notice we have 2 quarter notes and then a half note? All right, let's play that again, and this time we'll just say C. C, 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 mid, C, 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 E, E, E. So I did the E's for the beats, but we only play C once for that whole note that gets 4 beats, but hold it for 4 beats. Now, if you can see this, D is just under that long line, that first long line. So now we're going to put our second finger on D. Find the dog. Dog is between the 2 black notes. That's your dog, D. And we're going to play This is D. This is D2. With my right hand, D2, D2. D, 2, 3, 4. And that's our little D song. Play that at least 3 times a day. Now look at the next one. It's E on the bottom line. See how the bottom line goes right through the belly of that elephant? So that bottom line is elephant. Here we go. Find E right at the top of the 2 black notes or keys. Here we go. E is on the bottom line 2 of the treble clef, 2, 3, 4. Or you might want to sing it in tune. E is on the bottom line of the treble clef. All right, good job. Turn to your next page. Now we're going to mix up those 3 notes. Here we go with C. The first measure is all C. The second measure is all D's. And the third measure is all E's. Remember we talked about measures. Measure, measure, measure. Here we go. C for cat 2. D for dog 2. E elephant. E D C 2. That last measure we used all 3. We came right down. Let's do that again. C for cat 2. D for dog 2. E elephant. E D C 2. All right. The next song is Skip Over the Dog. So we're going to start with C, and we're going to skip over the dog and go to E. We have C, C, E, E, C, C, E, E, C, 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 D, C. Only one D in this one. C, C, E, E, C, C, E, E, C, 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 D, C, 2, 3, 4. I did not write the numbers under these because by now I think you will know that all these quarter notes get 1 beat and then this whole note gets 4. Let's play it again. C, C, E, E, C, C, E, E, C, 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 D, C, 2, 3, 4. All right, the next one is a little song you've probably heard, and I think that will be encouraging to play a tune that you've already heard. Now watch out for this third measure because it has 8 eighth notes. 8. So they go play, fast, play, and it's C, 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 D, 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 and then E, D, C. Don't forget to slow back down for E, D, C. First, let's say the names of the note. E, D, C, E, D, C, 1 a penny, 2 a penny, E, D, C. Now let's count the beats. 1, 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 1, 2. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 1 and 1, 2. Good job. Practice those every day so you'll learn quickly to be an excellent piano player and you'll have a good time. That concludes our 4th piano lesson in Jonnie Notes Piano Lessons. Lessons you'll love. I know you're having a good time with these lessons and you're learning. Think next year at this time you will know so much more. If you continue to take these lessons, you'll know a lot. By the end of this course even, you'll know more than you did when you started. So practice all those little songs that we went over today and practice your finger exercise. Remember to skip a note and skip a finger, and soon you'll be playing chords because that's shaping your hand to get ready to use the correct fingers to play those chords. I'll see you next lesson, so have a good week and practice every day. Bye.